It's Cartyair out here, man. We on 31st and Berks, Strawberry Mansion section. I'm out here with Beats and Leak Chill. You tuned in to F.A.M.E TV.
Philly Alright, man. Cartyair, man. What's going on with you first and foremost, good brother?
Nothing, man. I'm chilling.
Right. Like we was talking off camera how I came across you, know what I mean? I seen you through somebody else's page. They had posted a clip from your video or whatever. I checked that drawing out. I was like, damn, young boy got some bars. I'm fucking with him, you know what I mean? I reached out, we touched base, and now I mean, here we are.
Quick, real right.
You know what I mean? Here we are, you know what I mean? Like I was telling you off camera as well, I mean, I'm in the process of trying to feature more, you know, young up and coming artists in the city that I think got some potential that might need some light. Know what I mean? Might could give them a platform and help them, know what I mean, take off from there. So first and foremost, know what I mean, a lot of people who tuned in may not be familiar with you. So let's give them a little bit of brief rundown about who Cartyair is and all that. So we live from 31st and Berks, like you said.
Yeah.
So this your hood? This where you come up from?
This my hood, man. Went to Bein from Martian Street, man. I used to live on Martian Street. Went to Bein, man. This shit right here came out. All my homies all grew up right here, on Berks Street.
So for the people that's not too familiar with the Strawberry Mansion section, like explain that.
Strawberry Mansion section, it go from, if I'm not mistaken, Oxford to Lehigh, like 34th to like 28th Street or something like that. So that's all Strawberry Mansion section.
Okay. And also, for the people that's not familiar, give a brief rundown of what it was like for you coming up in this type of environment.
Man, it's easy for a lot of people to get misled and stuff like that. Like, so I'm glad that I grew up where I grew up at, because it did make me tough, but like it also taught me a lot of lessons. Like the friends I got, we ain't gonna send each other to do nothing wrong. So even though we in a bad environment, we go support some bad habits, but like we was checking each other, so we ain't get too far gone along the way like that. So it's like, if you got the right friends, you can make it out this joint, but if you ain't got the right people, you might drown out here. Like, you can't do it by yourself. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, real talk
though. Do it by yourself out here.
Facts. All right, so give them a brief rundown about your household. What was your household like?
My household wasn't bad at all. I had regular problems. My mom get on my nerves, stuff like that. Like, but I wasn't like, I ain't have it real bad. Feel me? I had the calm struggle. Nothing all crazy like that. Just regular hood shit, stuff like that. Shit, you think about how you grew up, probably grew up the same way. Real rap. My mom always make sure I had what I needed. Real rap.
So you was a single child, you had no brothers and sisters?
I got a couple. I got 3 sisters and a brother, but my brother passed away when I was real young. He was an adult, so he ain't never really lived with us. I grew up in the house with my sisters, my mom, all girls. They used to torture me, man. Like, but I'm out here.
Oh, so your pop wasn't around in the house?
My pop passed away. My pop and my mom, they was together, but my pop lived in Delaware. My mom was too stubborn to move there, so they had a little long distance relationship. But they was always together until my pop passed away. Though he passed away from cancer when I was 9. So, but that was he spoiled me. And people ain't like that. Whatever I wanted, he got it for me. That's how it was.
Okay. So how was you in school?
In school, I'm smart. In school, I'm smart as hell. I'm the type of kid where if something going wrong, I'm gonna tell you about it, like the teacher and everybody. And you can't get mad at me because it's not that I ain't gonna say I wasn't never wrong, but I was right. It's just that, like, damn, why the fuck this nigga so young and he telling me this? That's what people had a problem with. I did all my work, good grades. But by high school, I got bored with school. I just like stopped going to class and stuff like that. So I graduated though, but my grades wasn't as good as they used to be. But I always know what's going on though. Don't think I don't know the schoolwork and everything. I know it. Right.
So what high school you went to?
Middle school, well, I'm gonna start with middle school. I went to Bein most of my middle school years. High school, I went to Roman Catholic, then engineering and science. Graduated from there, 2 years at both.
Oh, all right. So yeah. That's kind of unique for a kid from North Philly that's in the trenches that go to school like Roman Catholic and then go on the So why you go from Roman Catholic to ENS? What happened there?
No, I had to switch schools from Roman. I had got kicked out and shit like that. But when I first got there, people was like, I had some bad habits because I went to middle school. I could do what I want for real. So when I got there, the teachers used to ask me like, damn, they used to let you do this in your old school, like trying to be smart, like, were you allowed to do that? And I ain't want to say yeah, but I'm like, damn, I really was. Like, I can't be doing that shit in here. Like, playing around in class like that, all little stuff, they straight write you up detention. Couldn't adjust to that. But when I got to ENS, it was a better school for me. Right. And it wasn't all boys. That was, I didn't like that.
Right. Yeah, Roman, that's different on different type time as opposed to, you know, like ENS and some of the other type schools in the city and all that. So you say you end up graduating even though you ain't really go hard like that in school.
Yeah, and I ended up going to college too for a little semester, but I found out it wasn't for me, so I withdrew before I got myself too far into debt.
Oh, what school you went to?
I went to East Stroudsburg University.
Okay, what was the experience like prior to, you know, withdrawing from there?
Before withdrawing, I wasn't focused. I really wasn't focused. I wasn't going to class like I was supposed to. And I was real, like the main thing was I was too concerned about back home. I couldn't shake that shit, but yeah, I do got plans on going back though eventually. Even if it's online this time, I still want to go back to school.
Okay. All right, so, I mean, that's a unique journey into the point that you at now.
Yeah, right.
Cause off camera you was telling me like, yeah, I just recently got off house arrest and I'm about to start going hard with the rap. So how you end up in a situation where as though you just was at
like when I withdrew, I withdrew in probably like December. I ended up getting locked up for my first real case in January. I was still a minor because I graduated school when I was 16. So
you graduated high school when you was 16?
Yeah, so when I got to college,
damn, how you get that far ahead though? Which was like 1 year ahead?
Yeah, because crazy thing is, I got skipped from being bad. I was being bad in class, and the only teacher that I would listen to was a grade above, and all my friends was in that class too, so they'd stick me in there to calm me down. And I was there so much, they made me start going to work. I was good at that shit, so I ended up writing a letter to the principal. They kept me there, and shit was like weird.
Wow, so you got skipped there on some behavior type time,
yeah,
right?
Weird, I wasn't. It didn't seem like it seemed like I was supposed to be there. I fit.
Okay. So you graduate school early. So when you withdrew from college, you still was like 17.
Yeah, I was 17. So I just was out here on the street selling. Just doing I was just out here in the streets, regular shit. Ended up getting locked up. Fought that joint 4 months on house arrest. Get off, 6 months probation. Boom. When I got off, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start rapping and shit. Start rapping and shit. Start rapping. I think I did a couple of vids, some shit like that. And I ended up getting locked up again on my 6 month of probation in January the next year. So now I'm 18. It's an adult case at this point. Boom. Corona. The juvenile put me back on house arrest. Corona hold me up. Just get off a couple weeks ago. What is it, man? July. Get off in July. Now I'm back rapping again, like that. And I ain't got plans on getting back in no cells, no nut shit like that. It's all music shit. It ain't hard.
Right. So just briefly touch on that experience going through that first, catching the case as a minor and going through the probation, house arrest or whatever, and then catching it as an adult a year later and going through it. What was the difference from going through it as a juvenile and then a year later as an adult?
As a juvenile, it's kind of the same, but as a juvenile, it's kind of worse. Like, it might sound weird, but as a juvenile, it's worse because the state become your parent for real. They say they don't want to let you off, they're not letting you off. They want to give you a curfew, you getting a curfew. So it's like the state really become your parent as an adult. They tell you, all right, your court date this day, come here, and they gonna decide based on your charges, and it's just gonna be that. You gotta live with it. So with the adult joint, it was like, all right, I got locked up, boom, I could bail out. Now I'm home, I bailed out. Juvenile joint, I'm here. I gotta wait until they say I could leave before I could leave. Like, I don't got no control of the situation. So it was like, it kind of was the same, but I don't know, kind of different.
All right, so fast forward past all that, like I started off in the beginning, like saying how I came across the vid and all that you had up, which you dropped recently. Yeah. So speak a little bit on that and then touch on like the music and all that as a whole.
That video right there, I was still on house arrest, matter of fact, at the time. That's why I shot that joint at my crib. So I'm like, damn, I want to do a video and all that, but I ain't trying to keep on waiting. Like, I want rap now. I've been supposed to be up House Arrest. This is what I'm waiting for it to start. Like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just start early. Shot one vid on that joint. They ended up telling me a week, like a couple days later, I could get off. So like, shot that joint. How did the song come along for real, Zai? No, I told Zai, like, yo, send me some beats. Like I always do, he send me some beats. I heard that joint. I just came up with a little hook to that joint, the old soul part. And I freestyled the verse. That shit was like, came up with a hook like that. And I just freestyled the verse at the still. And it was like, it was different from all the other songs I made. So I just wanted to shoot a video to it. It was different, it had a little vibe to it. Nice little groove to it. So I wanted to shoot that joint. Get that out there real quick. And it was right after I just turned 19, like a week later. So I was feeling a little good. I mean, but yeah, my new songs, everything that I'm recording now, I'm in love with that shit. Like my old music, I used to keep on asking, like, you like this, you like this. My new shit, you don't, like, I don't even ask people. I be like, yo, I got some shit. Like, yo, I got some shit, bro. Like, yeah. So I'm feeling way more comfortable with like rapping and shit like that.
Okay. All right, so on that note, go ahead and plug your social media and where they can find the music, where they can find the vids and all that type of stuff.
Cartyair on everything. Cartyair. Mainly subscribe to my YouTube channel though, man. I'm trying to build my YouTube channel real quick. I want y'all to subscribe to my YouTube. Y'all probably gonna see me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Cartyair on everything. Just type in Cartyair and whatever you want. I should pop up.
All right, so you 19, so you're a young guy, know what I mean? Born in the 2000s, know what I mean, all that. So, know what I mean, we talking off camera about the DVD era, and you said, yeah, you happened to catch it because you had older siblings and older people who put you on. So who from the area, if anybody, like, you watched or inspired you or you was fucking with at that time?
Vodka, like, even though it was way before me, that's one, like when I watch the old Jones, I mostly type in Vodka or like E-Ness or something like that. Them two, I fuck with that shit. Them my two kids.
No, that's crazy. Shout out to them though, cause that's crazy. Cause you 19, know what I mean, and they go all the way back to the beginning of the, know what I mean. So they legends in this shit. And for you, to, know what I mean, yeah.
I was like one video. I just had to keep searching for more. So it was like, yeah, Vodka and E-Ness.
No, that's what's up though. That's what's up though, bro. All right, so to switch gears a little bit on that new, but more like recent time, like in the new era, you know, there's a lot of people in the city doing their thing right now, and the young boys, I mean, that's wavy, got a nice little wave and all that. So do you pay attention to the new wave?
Yeah, I listen to everybody in the city. Like, I listen to everybody. I think like every rapper in the city, for real, they got at least one song that I fuck with. You feel me? Like, cause I be with my young boys a lot. So if they play a song, I be like, yo, who that? Fuck it, I'm listening to that joint now, just like that.
Right. No, that's what's up though. So how you think you fit in? I mean, it's a lot of people out here, and I mean, it's a whole lot. It's oversaturated, some might say. Yeah. So how you think you gonna fit in? How you think you gonna break through and have people paying attention to what you got going on?
Man, I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I'm just taking this journey and learning as I go. Like, I know I'm right. Like now, I'm more word of mouth with it. Like people that I talk to on a regular day basis, or even if I come across you through somebody I know, I might bring up my music more often than I used to. I'm gonna let people know. So like, they fuck with it, then I feel like my music is something that people can fuck with. So when they listen to it, they gonna keep listening to it. Somebody might do the same thing I do. Yo, who that? Just like that. Yeah, like people can feel me a lot. So it's like they gonna fuck with that shit. I feel like once I get like a couple songs that people like, it's just gonna spread and it's just gonna grow. Like that's why, like earlier, like off camera, we was talking about people be wanting to blow like real fast, like real quick. They want one banger that's just gonna blow. And I ain't even in the rush for all that, cause that shit gonna go up real fast and go right down. I'm trying to grow on a nice little pace and people genuinely fuck with my shit. You mean? Just like that.
Right. All right, man. Anything else you want to let them know that we ain't get a chance to touch on? Anything you want to speak on, clarify?
Yeah, I got the hottest producer in the city. My man's Zai Beats right here. This nigga's so calm. He don't be all hype about this shit, man. That shit be hot. Real rap. This my man. All the beats I be rapping, most of the beats I rap over, that shit's Zai Beats. Like 95, 99% of them joints.
Go ahead and plug your IG and all that.
You can follow me, Zai Beats, ZAA, Beats with a Z at the end. That's my IG. That's the only thing I be on. My YouTube is the same thing, Zai Beats with a Z.
And you getting free. Some of the beats be free. Like you be throwing shit up on YouTube for y'all to freestyle over and shit like that. Like y'all getting good quality beats. And if y'all start buying beats, build a nice relationship. I mean, all your shit original, you can make money off of it.
Right. Alright, man. On that note, till next time, man, we signing out. Philly F.A.M.E TV, Cartyair, Zy Beats. Check them out.
Yeah. When it come to hustle, I got no limit. Bro squeeze, he holding limits. Top speed, haul ass and limit. Call it off, them boys ain't been it. Money ball, them boys done hit it. Count it all, then I redid it. Straight cash, ain't nothing missing. It's a wreck and that bank come with it. Mattress, that boy gon' flip it. Straight split, right down the middle. Can't say I'm gon' jump right with you. Gotta save for this life I meant you. Cases coming, them losses hit you. What you think I spent on this pistol? I done lost, sometimes I went too tight spot. Had to make that window. Bite cops knocking on the window. All them cases thrown out the window. Knocking walls, trying to talk through vents too. Fuck the law, free all my friends who stood tall. Hate that you sitting behind the walls. I gotta wait just for you to call. When it come to the wrist, I'ma take it all. I'ma pit, the BS get shaken off. Get a grip, cannot be falling off. This is it. Think you can smoke it off, take a sip. I'm closer to dozing off. This is it. Think you can smoke it off, take a trip. As soon as the brace it off, damn, yeah. Trip, as soon as the brace it off, yeah. Free the menace, free the menace. Free the menace, free the menace. Still screaming free the menace, yeah. Even though you be home soon. I was high 2 weeks ago and I ain't finished smoking no time soon. With a fever, damn. Plenty of value, can't bleed for free. Show me love on every price. I'm the boy, you ain't texting me. Everybody gon' eat for sure. I ain't going, hey, you trap for free. For me, it's no risk. Cartyair give out guarantees. Strap flow like the 7 C's. Cool out just to burn the heat. Cops come, they be coming for me. Come hard, cause they ain't coming for free. He off a show, that's 70s. I ain't got a song with a melody. I'm too busy fighting felonies. Somebody tell a judge I'm a better me. But bitch, I'm armed and I'm dangerous. Can't let a nigga get the best of me in a tan dicky like a ranger. Going head first to the danger. One nigga, 2 bangers. Chip on the shoulder and some anger. A lot of niggas just be hanging. When it boils down, they ain't banging. Most niggas just be hanging. I know they don't really fuck with me. You play with M, you get plucked for free. Got my own paper, I'm backing me. Gotta go pro just to see what I see. That's the only way they bound to believe. Out of rounds, only way I'ma leave. If I go down, but I bang for my knees. Yeah.